Sir John Stiffening has invited 6 guests to Awkward Manor this evening. He thinks they're his friends, but he'll be murdered by one of them before dinner tonight. Welcome to Foul Play. Mystery at Awkward Manor. What degree of challenge would you like for this game? Levels 1 to 3 are specifically designed to help new players. Welcome to Awkward Manor. I'm Foot, the butler. Sir John will be down shortly to join you. Which of you is first, and what time interval would you like? Each game player should now assume the identity of one of these 6 guests. Player 1, please click on the guest of your choice. Miss Sang Lo, I trust you found Hong Kong enjoyable. Each of you will be given a choice of 3 turn lengths in order to equalize players' abilities. For example, young or inexperienced players should always choose longer turns than older or more skilled players. And who's next? It is now 7:40. Dinner will be served at 8 o'clock. Until then, please wander about the mansion as you wish. Mrs. Drabble, Dr. Quandary, Mrs. Thatcham, Senator Bluster, Major Gallop. It is now 8 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, terrible news. Sir John Stiffening's been found murdered. Each of you must now explore the mansion, looking for clues in order to solve the mystery. The solution to the mystery lies in discovering what happened before 8 o'clock. This game started at 7:40, and there were 4 time periods before 8 o'clock. Time period 1 was 7:40. At the beginning of the game, the 6 suspects started out in various rooms in the mansion. Time period 2 was 7:45. Suspects then moved between adjacent rooms in the mansion, 1 room per 5-minute time period, and left 1 or more clues each time they visited a room. Time period 3 was 7:50. Occasionally, a suspect may have stayed in a room at the end of a time period, but at most, only 3 suspects will ever have been in a room at the same time. Each suspect visited a maximum of 4 rooms, and no one used any secret passages before 8 o'clock. Time period 4 was 7:55. During one of these time periods, a suspect committed the murder while alone with Sir John. The murderer then hid the murder weapon in that room or another room visited before 8 o'clock. Your own movements during these 4 time periods will now be presented in secret. Each player, in turn, should copy down their own secret information in their detective notebook. Other players must look away during this time. Miss Sang Lo, please click for your opening clues. Please click the Done button when you've copied down these clues. At this game level, you must discover who did it and with which weapon. You may click on the question mark button at any time to put the current game on hold. You will then be able to save the current game or to get help on any aspect of it without game time passing. Miss Sang Lo, click the mouse button to begin your turn. Excuse me, when I discovered Sir John, his watch had been smashed at 7:50.
She's looking in the mirror again.
It was 7:40. I was in the hall. I was with Dr. Quandary.
She's looking in the mirror again.
It was 7:45. I was in the hall. I was with Miss Sanglow.
In that table, you find Senator Bluster's postcard from his wife.
It was 7:40. I was in the billiard room. I was with Miss Sanglow.
May I turn the lights on for you, madam?
Damn shame about stiffening. I wanted a word with the blighter. Now he's snuffed it.
Your time is up. Miss Sanglow, click the mouse button to begin your turn.
It was 7:40. I was in the lounge. I was with no one.
It was 7:50. I was in the kitchen. I was with no one.
It was 7:55. I was in the hall. I was with no one.
May I turn the lights on for you, madam? Your time is up. Miss Sang Lo, click the mouse button to begin your turn. The game is now paused.
It was 7:40. I was in the lounge. I was with no one. It was 7:45. I was in the billiard room. I was with no one.
It was 7:40. I was in the hall. I was with Major Gallup.
The game is now paused. Your time is up. Miss Sang Lo, click the mouse button to begin your turn.
It was 7:40. I was in the hall. I was with Dr. Quandary.
If you'd like to make an accusation, use the phone again now to call the police. The game is now paused. If you'd like to make an accusation, use the phone again now to call the police.
Police desk, may I help you? I understand you'd like to make an accusation in the Stiffnin murder case. Could I take some details first, please? Which weapon was used?
The hammer.
Now, look round the room and point out the murderer.